What up? What's good with everybody out there? Welcome to Buckles Locker with your host Isaiah coming to you again. Subscribe to the channel, like the channel, share all the videos, and don't forget to hit the notification bell icon to notify you on all new videos that's posted on this channel. Shout out to all the Pirates and Sea Bandits. Keep supporting the channel. Keep supporting the Bucks as we move forward this season. We at week 6 basically. Uh Also, if you want to donate to the channel, feel free to donate to the channel. Donation links are in the description box. Also, you can, if you like the content, right there. Appreciate it. Come on in, come on in. Y'all know what today is. You already know. You already know. Come on in. So, y'all see the title of the video. We about to dive into this all 22. Yeah. What up, Rip, Brent? You wish? What up, man? Josh, Mom for Christ, cover 2. What's up, man? Yeah, so we about to dive into this fourth quarter of the Bucks game this past Sunday against the Atlanta Falcons. So we're gonna see what the deal is. Let's get it here. Let me pull this on up. Week 5. Wait a minute, I thought we had interesting. There we go. Are y'all ready? Come on into the chat, man. I'll give everybody a chance to get on up in here. So we can look at this all 22. We're gonna start at the I need another. That's what I should do. I need to put another screen on here too. Bingo. Everybody ready? Gladiators ready. Gladiators ready. Well, he's not gonna play. No. That's just he's just out there. They're just trying to test him, see if he's coherent and stuff like that. But he ain't gonna play. What up, Neil? Gladiators ready. Let's get it, baby. Let's get this all 22 rolling. We starting on the fourth quarter. Oh, let's get this back real quick. We're starting in the fourth quarter, baby. Stupid screen pass. The Bucks and they screen passes, what I tell you. Screen passes be horrible, don't it? All right, let me pull this on up. All right, let me go ahead and send some invites out real quick. We're gonna go ahead and get this started early. Right into the locker room. I don't even got my head. You know what? Let me see if I can get away with this. I don't got no sound on, so and I'm not watching, so we'll see. What up, True Buck fan? The link is in the description box. We're gonna pull up this all 22. I'm gonna get this thing cracking. Trying to set everything up. All right, Bucks punting the ball. Go ahead and share the screen here. Y'all see the screen right there? Here we are in the fourth quarter here. Oh boy, look at that. Y'all see that? My goodness, what in the world? What in the world is going on here? I know y'all see that. Trying to understand, like in the fourth quarter, the Bucks just kind of like, I guess you could say they kind of just lost focus. It could have been being bored. There's no way. So this game, the Bucks have a tendency to not play up to their standards so far this season. And one thing I've noticed about the Bucks is we haven't played 4 quarters yet. We haven't played 4 quarters yet. Every quarter has been different. You know, one thing our Bucks got to learn how to do, or this season, as this season started to get a little more tighter, the focus got to be for all 4 quarters. We have yet to see 4 good quarters. And I don't know when we're gonna see it. We see a lot of glimpses of good things. What's up, man?
Yo, what up? What up?
Yeah, you know, I gotta pull it up, man. Fourth quarter. Because the first 3 quarters, you know, 21-0, you know, it's kind of like going through just random stuff in the first 3 quarters. Not saying that it was a lot of good things in the first 3 quarters from defensively and offensively. Don't get me wrong, but
Yeah,
the fourth quarter is to where things just kind of got bad. Got outscored 15-0. Now, as we watch this fourth quarter film, before I even start playing it even more, what is the biggest thing in the fourth quarter that stood out to you?
run block. I mean, run stop. Run
Run
block,
stopping.
same thing, right? Yeah, run stop. And we couldn't get a running game going.
Yeah. You
Yeah,
know, it's
that's just
crazy. The
and the
Bucks.
ballsy calls. The
Yeah.
the the bombs away.
The
What's
third one, it
going
was a
on?
second. No, was it second and 1?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it
They
was
went
second and something.
Yeah, it was
And
like second and
literally, they
2.
had a timeout. Byron and Tom literally talked about it. You could see them the facial expression, the agreement they both had, it was like a mutual thing. Let's bombs away this. And I'm like, come on, man.
It surprised me. I think it was 2nd and 2 or 2nd and 1. I was like, and then because remember we punted 3 straight offensive
Mm-hmm.
series, 3 straight
Yeah.
times, 3 and out. And it's like we didn't take no time off the clock.
No. Well,
None.
I mean, they ran one play, and I think Lenny, he went for like 9 yards or something.
Yeah, and they just went. Oh, never mind. No
As a
more
matter of
runs.
fact, he did had a big run, and after that, they bombs away.
Yeah, it was 2nd and 1.
I think it was literally like that. Yeah, he had
Yeah,
a
and then
big run, bombs away. What the
and
hell?
they pulled up a graph, and it was like the Bucks had the ball for like 1 minute and 42 seconds in the fourth quarter prior to the last drive, and I was just sitting there looking like, really? Like,
Make
do
no
they even
sense.
believe in ball control? Like, what
I
I'm
don't know
saying?
what's going on. I don't know if they were stat grabbing, trying to get some numbers up. I don't know, bro.
Well, I think seen it today. Brady in the last 2 games he's thrown for 756 yards, I believe, in the last 2 games. So the first 3 games it was about 700 yards. The last 2,
700.
756.
Yeah, yeah, that's kind of weird. I mean, doesn't he need like 43 touchdowns?
I think it's
No.
like 39
What
or
was
something
that
like that.
stat?
It's like
39. You need 39 touchdowns to break our franchise record or something.
mm. So you see. So it's almost like now I don't know if he's going to get to that point as far as touchdowns, because that's going to be, especially like we in week 6 now, so he's only got 7. I mean, if you just do the math, out just kind of projected out,
You probably won't get it, more than
5
likely.
weeks. So you got 7 touchdowns for every 5 weeks. So you got 7 in the first 5, just projection wise. The next 5, it's another 7, it's 14. And then the next 5, that's 21. And then you cut it in half, that's basically like 23 touchdowns. And that's 7. That's a 17 game projection. Now, will it change? Yes, but it's just if you just projected 7 touchdowns for every 5 games.
No.
So the chances of him getting 39 touchdowns, unless he goes on a just 4 touchdown, 4 touchdown, 4 touchdown. You know what I'm saying? On one of them type of runs, like just crazy, just doing all kind of touchdowns all day long.
Yeah.
The probability is there. You know what I'm saying? But the possibility at this point and things it could change. But right now, I don't see 39 touchdowns.
No.
And plus the defenses that we're gonna be playing. You know what I'm saying? Like, unless we playing like garbage yards, like getting those garbage yards and those garbage touchdowns. Like, let's say if we losing, like we did against the Chiefs game, because he threw a lot of yards in the Chiefs game, but they had no effect on the outcome.
Yeah, that's true.
So unless he have a couple of those games like that, and like I said, we lost 2 games already, and we got 12 more to go. So unless
Yeah,
he have a lot more
I don't
games
pay
like
no
that,
mind.
right? So I'm not really worried about I'm not worried about the franchise touchdown record and all that stuff like that, because that's just whatever. You know what I'm saying? People that want to get caught up in that, and who cares? You know what I'm saying?
I really am surprised how, post conference, how they dismissed that sack call, especially Tom Brady, when they obviously the interviewer asked him, how'd you feel about that penalty, and he goes, he shrugs, I don't care. I mean,
I don't
I
throw
don't make the
flags.
calls.
I don't
I
throw
don't throw the
flags.
flag, dog. No.
Like, come
He
on, Tom.
said,
Like,
I
you've been playing.
don't throw the flag.
Man, you've been playing the game for 20 years, man. You know that was a BS call, man.
Yeah.
He's gotten hit harder than that, and there was no flag thrown.
This is what I've been trying to
Yeah.
tell all the people who've been saying, "Oh, you only won because of that call." I said the play before that was a PI, so either way, the Bucks would have still had the ball, whether they threw that flag or the one before that.
And then I think a play or two, we'll see it in the fourth quarter. I think there's a play or two before that. There was an egregious call on AJ Terrell on a illegal contact, and it wasn't even. We see that every week against DBs across the NFL and college, and they threw a flag, and it was like that wasn't
Yeah,
flag.
it's very inconsistent, isn't it? Like the ones that should be throwing a flag, you don't see it, but the
Right.
ones that shouldn't, I mean, the ones
Yeah.
that you know what I'm saying, the other way
Right.
around, it was so inconsistent that
So
whole game.
even then, and that flag they threw on AJ Terrell, that was a third down, and Brady threw a dirt ball. So the Bucks would have been off the field. So that pass
Mm-hmm.
interference on Scotty Miller would have never happened if they wouldn't thrown that
Yeah,
flag on AJ Terrell. See how
yeah,
that
it's
works?
so inconsistent. It's
So
so
we can point out
inconsistent.
so many different plays on both sides. It benefited both teams. So we can't
Mm-hmm.
what we can't do is
Woulda, coulda, shoulda.
right. What we can't do is the Falcons, they got the calls. Well, we got calls too. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah,
favor.
I was explaining that to them, but I'm like, they so hell bent on one call. But I'm like, y'all do realize if the play before that get called, that play don't happen, and Tampa Bay still got the ball.
And then two plays before that, Tampa Bay would have been off the field.
Yeah, I was busy doing the tunnel. I didn't see that.
That's what the film study does. See what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
when you start, because I can nitpick non-calls and calls for both
And
teams.
then plus we could have and then the rest missed that clear holding call when Bro scored that touchdown. So
right.
Like,
yeah.
it
was bright as day on the replay.
Shaq Mason, the field goal at halftime. Shaq Mason encroachment, but they call offsides on the defense, and the defensive lineman just shifted to the right. He didn't cross the line.
Terrible.
See how that works?
Terrible.
You see what I'm saying? Like, there's so many plays that are not being talked. And but the reason why that play is being talked about because the significance of that play.
Because everybody thinks, the Falcons would have got the ball, they would have scored again. Like,
well, no,
but
it's more than that.
It's not about. It's more than that.
It's more than that. It's not about them getting the ball and scoring. It's just that was the worst call in the game, regardless of how you feel about Scotty Miller or the other calls that the Falcons.
What about that call? Did you see the one with Derek Carr? It looks similar.
Right.
Yeah,
so that was the same thing. That call was no matter how the game would have turned out, that call was the worst call in the game, and the significance of the call because it was a clear sack. There was no roughing the passer because the plays that the calls that they did not make, we see that happen week in and week out. Like miss pass interference, whatever.
Right.
We see that normal. That's normal every weekend. Every fan base go through that. But the call that the roughing the passer call, that was so egregious. You know what I'm saying? Like that was just blatant, like, bro. And then his explanation made it even worse.
Yeah.
He unnecessarily threw the quarterback to the ground. Like, what do you mean?
I'll throw the flag.
Like, what do you mean? And then we saw the other day in the Chiefs game, in the Raiders game, Derek Carr got sacked, and it was a fumble, and they threw a flag.
Yeah.
So we can't talk quarterbacks no more?
Yeah, man.
May as well say it's practice.
Might as well wear red jersey out there.
They're trying to emphasize on like swing because these D linemen, they are big, right? And they most cases oversize the quarterback, and they could swing them like rag dogs. You know what I mean? Just throw them all over the place. And I think
see, at this point, if you don't just tackle somebody straight up, bro. Like if you hit a quarterback in the leg, it's a flag. If you hit him too high, it's a flag. If you hit a certain part of his body, it's a flag. If you hit him too hard, like that's why I hate playing the quarterback position because people had a thing that like, oh, you can't touch this man. You may as well just let him throw all game. Like that's why I hate, and I try to explain it to other people that don't really like. You got to realize, bro, it's not the quarterback fault. Like y'all keep coming at the quarterback like it's their fault. Like I can't make a ref throw a flag or not. You know what I'm saying? Like,
well, the thing about it is when they make these rules, the way things are going now, the quarterback will have to wear some type of digital vest or something, and you put your hands on them, and it lights up, then the play stops. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah. But I think it's all stringer from what happened to Tua. They trying to call themselves cracking down now that he got 2 concussions in 4 days.
But how often? But here's the thing, though: how often does that happen? Like the Tua situation, how often does that happen?
It's just 2 concussions in 4 days is crazy.
That's the thing. It's a business.
I mean, we could say it
but
actually
2 in 4 days though.
Often back in the days, right?
I didn't get 2 concussions. I thought you get 1, and then that like it's still lingering in your body for like at least a week and a half to a week. 2.
Well, that was the team doctor. The team doctor kind of dropped the ball on that one. You know what I'm saying? Because we've seen quarterbacks get hit really hard, and there was no flag thrown.
It's just they fix. They gotta fix.
Go ahead, Norm.
At the end of the day, they selling the product, so they want to protect the most valuable people. Like what would Kansas City be without Patrick Mahomes if he getting smacked all the time, or Aaron Rodgers, or Tom Brady, or all these good quarterbacks? It make the game not interesting. I don't care about they backup quarterbacks for a reason. So
well, that's what I'm saying. Well, here's the problem with that though. When you start doing that, now you got to modify the game even more.
They will. It's trending already. It just
my thing was, I'm like, y'all gonna get Brady that call. What happened when they literally broke Herbert rib, bro? Bro got like suplex, bro. Y'all didn't say.
You know that flag when Tua got sacked, that wasn't even a flag thrown on that.
Yeah,
there was, and it was the same referee, by the way.
Tua's first hit wasn't a flag. Burrow got his. Not Burrow. Herbert got his rib fractured. That wasn't a flag. I'm like, bro. So these dudes getting hurt and it's not flag, but dude get flicked in the ear and y'all throwing flags. Like what?
I'm telling you how to wear that digital vest, man. Let's get to this video,
That's
man.
Crazy. I ain't did one of these since college, boy. You taking me back to my college days, 6 a.m.
So let's get to this video here. We're gonna walk through this here.
I see a holding right there.
Now this is a play that in the fourth quarter, Falcons was running the ball. Number 42.
Nacho beat. Nacho, you beat 70.
As you can see, the every hat across the board pretty much. Look at Nacho right here. It's cool.
Yeah, Nacho beat his man.
Levante, Devin White.
That's the knot right there?
That's Nacho.
That's Nacho.
No, on the right.
Right here? Yeah, I think that's the knot.
No.
We'll see in a second.
No, on the right. Or
right here?
Right there on the right.
Right here?
Yeah.
I like Golson. It's Nassib right here.
Either White, what's her name? White Edwards or Nassib should make this tackle because that's the
here's look at Mike Edwards and Devin White.
Nothing. Y'all in the same spot.
Over pursuing.
Right behind the linebacker here.
For real, bro. You supposed to be outside the linebacker. Force him back.
He needs to be like right here. He needs to be right up in here so he can force him back in here so Devin White can come crashing here. Because it's 2-on-1 right here.
Really 3-on-2. No.
See, look at this.
You just got beat up like that.
Come on, man. Two overran. And they got
two
guys.
I think Mike should have recognized Carl got the outside and then Mike just go inside right there.
So are you trying to say Devin White overran the play?
Yeah,
no. I think Devin White's in the right position.
Block because
Mike should have went inside knowing that Carl Nassib had the outside. Because you can see Mike Edwards, his anticipation is the running back's going to go swing outside, but he should trust Carl Nassib to be able to help to break that off so that he can go in the inside just in case he breaks inside, but he didn't do it.
I guess he thought Devin was going to stay back probably. I don't know.
I mean, look at this, man. It's just
this tackle. Who that? Golston?
Yep, Golston.
Yeah. Dude, man.
It's a knot right here.
That is the knot?
Mm-hmm. Look at this. Look how much. Look at this. It's just ridiculous. Like,
you got
to save the day.
They lucky that wasn't a home run hitting running back. Like no JT or nothing.
I mean, Jesus Christ.
Jamel Dean, the only one that want to hit somebody.
Yo,
Winfield too, man.
And Winfield.
Speaking of Jamel Dean, bro, they not really testing his side at all.
Nope. Yeah, because they know better. Because they know they got Carlton over there.
So we got what? Falcons in let me see. They in a 3 receiver, 1 tight end, 1 running back. So basically
what's that, 13?
13.
I respect Atlanta though. They stayed with their game plan of running the ball.
Oh, dude.
No matter what they was doing, they was just running that ball.
I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, they did. They was running the clock for us, man. Really.
Nacho.
Look at Nacho.
There's gonna be a lot of runs on Saturday. They not for that.
He be so pumped like he doing something. Don't do nothing.
It's kind of funny though, Isaiah. During the game, you was like, I hate it when towards the end of the quarter, teams after we score, teams when they receive the ball, they just go down the drive and score
every time,
touchdown.
So Falcons again,
they called that 3-point too, or was it a touchdown? It was a touchdown.
Mm-hmm. They in a 3 receiver set again, 1 running back, 1 tight end. Number 7, Azo. I forgot I pronounce his name, but in motion here. It's a good play right here. See, they block. See, he's beat right here. Nassib, Nacho, beat they blocks.
Built that wall.
Mm-hmm. This is the old Bucs run defense.
He got a little bit of a crease if he stayed to the left.
Yeah, but look at this dude. He got like 3-4 yards on that.
I mean,
That no yards.
Sometimes run just be more yards than you think it's gonna be.
Look at Devin White. He got pushed through, man. Look at him.
Now, if he hits in a straight line, he's not making that tackle. He's got to
It's
go.
4 on
He's got to
5.
run to his right.
It's not Devin White, Nacho. They
It's
got
not.
they set the edge, obviously. Nelson.
Okay, yeah. Force him to cut back.
Here.
Oh, he could have cut through there.
You gotta stay here. There's a gap.
To be honest with you, if he actually went with that gap, he would have scored a touchdown.
Man.
That's what I said. That's what I just said. If he stayed to the left, he had a crease.
That would have been touchdown too.
Yeah, he had a crease, bro.
Unless Mike Edwards got the tackle.
Yeah, right.
No, Mike Edwards, because he could have just bounced outside. Because you see Drake London out there blocking.
What was he thinking? I think
left.
he didn't want to press though. He didn't want to press. He got nervous.
He didn't believe in his speed because he saw Devin was by himself, and he think Devin probably would have caught him.
He still got some yards out of that though.
That's what I'm saying. That should have been no yards.
Yeah, so Drake London was blocking Jamel Dean. He bounces out to the left. He's walking in.
What is this? 2 tight ends? Yep. 2 tight ends, 2 receivers, 1 back. Oh, look at this, man. Look at this blocking here, man. Look at this blocking. The wham block. Oh, he actually passed up on Nassib. That design was crazy.
You got to make that tackle, bro. Did he make the tackle?
Yeah, he made the tackle. But if you'd have blocked Nassib, number 40, he just passed. He just ran right by him. He didn't block anybody.
What you think about Nassib as a rotational player?
He's fine. Ain't rotational. Not long term.
What about Anthony Nelson? What about Anthony Nelson?
Yeah, he's number 40 supposed to take him. Number 40 supposed to take him.
I get Nelson and Nassib confused on that field when you at the stadium. I ain't gonna lie. That might sound kind of racist, but
look at Nacho. Look at him. Just extra. It's a touchdown thing right here, I think. No, it's not. It's not a touchdown.
No gap. There's no gap. He still got 4 yards. Oh my
gosh. Why is he getting so many yards?
He's hitting that linebackers right in their chest. Because they already like 4 yards. Like, they just stood there. Look, he hit Levante right in the chest.
Wow.
Hit him right in the chest.
It's like 4 yards right there.
Was that an RPO play? No, right?
No, just a regular run. Mariota just wanted to make it seem like that so he could get Levante moving out the way.
The next play is going to be the touchdown.
It's crazy. All right, I do got to head out. But, all right, boys. You guys have a good night. Have fun.
All right. Here go the touchdown right here. So this is the formation right here. It's almost like a half diamond formation.
Is this the touchdown?
Yeah, this is the touchdown right here. We got Drake London on 17, the tight end. Yeah, it's like a half diamond because if they had another guy, he would have been a diamond formation.
So it's a pistol, right? This a pistol, ain't it?
It's like a pistol with a fullback to the right.
Mariota back in Oregon.
Touchdown right here. It's the holding call.
Right here, look.
Yep.
Holding it. He holding the hell out of Winfield.
Mm-hmm.
They did not call that. Huh.
How did they miss that call, bro?
No, Murphy Button injured. I got the injury report.
I mean, it's the hole. I mean, the hole is there.
Yeah,
but it's the hole right here.
I don't know how he blatantly turned this man. Like, how you missed that?
How in the world did they miss this holding call?
I don't think they missed it. I think they didn't want to call it.
You know, Keanu Neal missed some tackles too, man. I ain't even gonna hold you on that.
Yeah, he tries to rely on his power too much. Wrap up, bro. You get it. You can thump, but thump and wrap up.
He missed a couple tackles, man.
That was his problem at Florida too, though.
Oh, come on, Keanu.
Oh yeah, Keanu, you gotta put your face mask in this man's chest, bro.
Bruh.
That's what he hit with a spin move, ain't it?
Yep.
Oh nah, Keanu, no. Making the school.
Oh
yeah, nah, bro. Nah, Keanu, no. Nah,
that was bad.
Nah, Keanu, no. He's supposed to be the best. He's supposed to be the third best tackler on our team in the secondary. Nah, not Keanu. No, we not about
That's awful.
That is just terrible. That's just terrible.
Damn. I mean, come on.
Come on, dog. Come on, Keanu, man.
Vita got pushed to the ground. Come on, Vita, man. You getting a lot of money.
You got this man out here. You got this man out here spamming that B button, man. Spamming that circle button, man.
Bruh.
Man. Can't wrap up.
That's just awful. Let's see what we got here. We're going to another thing. As they're driving again. They're driving again right here. Shaq Barrett lost containment a little bit. You know Mariota's a bootleg type quarterback.
Yeah, I don't know why we don't believe in spying QBs. Like, I hope they realize that, like, on Sunday, Kenny Pickett not just gonna.
Look at the yards they're getting on this, man.
I don't know what it is, bro. I guess we lost beef up front. I don't know why we can't stop people from getting 4 yards.
It's like a 5-yard game.
And these running backs be so small, and our linebacker is so damn tall, so it's harder for them to tackle, I guess. Move, bro. Watch out. Got my damn food.
Mariota wasn't even really looking down the field to throw the ball. He was just looking to run all the time. I don't know if the Bucs defense got tired or something, but
I don't know what they was doing, man. I guess, like David White said, put their foot off the gas.
that's no excuse, though, man. Sack. Yep. I want to see that one. Vita Vea right here. Line up on the outside. See, this is what I'm talking about, the NASCAR package. Remember I was saying about Tryon, Devin White, Shaq Barrett. This is the package I want to see. I want to see this package more.
Tryon standing. Everybody standing up.
This package more.
That's what them the 6 guys you want right there?
That's the 6 guys right there at the line of scrimmage. That is the guys that I want to see on. This is the NASCAR package I was telling y'all about.
Veda, Logan Hall. Who is that? Barrett.
That's in the inside. Mm-hmm.
Tryon.
The big guys on the outside.
They double A gap.
This is the NASCAR package right here. It's a good pass rushing package. They need to use this more often. The guys they're right there. They all ready. They look at that. There's too much speed.
Yeah, everybody got up.
Who got the sack?
Vita, right here. Backside.
Ooh, and they blitzed the DB.
Mm-hmm. That's what I'm talking about.
Oh, Tryon dropped in the coverage when he saw Mariota about to pass.
Yeah.
Smart. That's smart. That's a smart play by him.
Perfect. I need to see that more. That package.
Yeah, they double A gap.
Confuse the O-line. They punt it right here. Confuse the O-line. And it's all in the fourth quarter too. So they, like I said, the Bucs they had some good moments in the fourth quarter. It just wasn't always consistent. Oh, dark. He never runs to the open field.
He always run to the sideline. He's scared to get hit.
My goodness, he's never just go the other way, man.
That's how I be with them small receivers. They be scared to get hit because they don't got that much frame.
Bruh, go this way. Look, go this way.
Oh my God, you got all that field over there.
Go this way. Hold up, bruh.
No, I would have took you out.
Bruh.
But
Bro,
see, they traded up to get Darden, so Light don't want to give up on him, but he ain't go.
You got all that grass, bro.
Beat this guy and go this way.
He could have got to at least a 40 from what I'm looking at.
Look at this space. Look at all this space. Oh my goodness, bruh.
You had time. Oh, and you still went the wrong way.
Oh
Yep.
my God, bro. I don't even want to watch that no more.
Yep.
So we got this boy.
That was 12 personnel look like.
This is what it look like. We'll go back to it.
No, that's 11.
That's 11. No, it's one tight end.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
One tight end, one running back. That's 11.
Yeah.
2 tight ends. That's 12. 3 tight
Seven
ends,
on the line. 7 on the line. 4 on the backfield.
Mm-hmm. So if you got three tight ends, it's 13.
Yeah, and one bite.
Mm-hmm. So this is 11 right here. So let's see the blocking right here. Misdirection, basically.
88, whoever 88 is,
got to go here.
Yeah, if they hit him in his face, bro. That's easily a 7-yard.
Oh my goodness.
Bro, what are you doing?
Bruh, you got to go here. Get the block.
That got to be a rookie.
K. Dotton. That's K. Dotton.
That was a counter. They pulled a guard in the tackle. What they pulled?
No, they ain't pulled anything. I don't look like
they pulled the guard. That was Luke Gedeke.
They ain't pulled nothing. Oh,
They did. Luke, the guard.
They pulled Gedeke.
Yep.
Yeah, they need to only pull Mason, man. They don't need to pull Gedeke.
No, it's not that. If K. Dotton blocked that linebacker for that spraying.
Oh my gosh, bro.
Look at that.
He came in on the split block. He a tight end. He came inside.
No, not even that. He's right in front of him, bro. Like he's got to just hit him.
No, but that ain't his assignment.
Sometimes
that was a poor design of a run play. If
sometimes you gotta go on instinct though.
See, he split. He's splitting inside.
That's a wham block.
Why didn't
anytime a tight end blocks a defensive tackle, that's a wham block.
I didn't get Decky blocked.
And see, it's supposed to be sometimes, you do a hat count. Like if you got five on 5, it's meant for the running back to make a man miss. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying. The Bucs running game is just like it's just all over the place. It's not really good, man. The last 3 weeks, man, it's just not been good.
If you got 5 linemen and 5 potential tacklers and 5 blockers,
We got 1,
it's
2,
up to your
3,
running back
4,
to make them
5, 6. You got 6 in the box right here. Middle 7 with a safety coming in.
Light box.
Richard Grant. So that's a run box, right? 7.
Yeah,
7 guys in the box. 6 in the box with 7 coming right here.
He come in late. He come in late though.
Right. This is pre-snap.
Yeah.
It's a pass play, obviously. Man.
Ooh.
See what I'm saying? The pass plays is kind of look.
They ran. It looked like they ran some kind of mesh.
I didn't like that.
This is what they always run. This is what they always run.
Like that play. I did not.
This is what they like to run.
Yeah, that's a drag route.
Drag route here. K. Dotton clears out.
That's a Madden
Evans
play.
with the drag route. He want this linebacker. Yeah. Brady waiting for this linebacker to move.
Yeah.
He didn't.
He wanted to follow the tight end, but he probably didn't.
The Falcons played this very well. Got to give credit right there. The Falcons played that very well. Dean Pease, the defensive coordinator, he said, wait for the drag routes. And the Bucs love running this on third downs. They love this play.
Tight end.
They love it.
Yep. It stayed in the zone.
Yep. They love
Brady went.
He playing hook curl.
That should have been a pick too, by the way.
Sure. That's what I was going to say.
It was about 3 of those plays that Brady got away with these type of plays. That should have been a pick.
I think it was the first play of the game. It should have been a pick.
Yeah, that should have been a pick. If he had more better awareness, he would have jumped that. Because that was predetermined by me. That was predetermined. Because Brady didn't even he didn't look nowhere else. He didn't look nowhere else.
What I was going to say was if you pause it at the right time, it looked like whoever this is in the middle was open.
Let me go back to that play.
I don't know who that was. They were open. Because inside relief right there.
See, this is K. Dotton. If he would have threw it over, you got a lot of traffic here too.
Yeah,
a lot of traffic right here.
But I can trust Brady to make that throw though.
But he can wait. But the pocket was good though. The pocket was
and then look, you got
that play is better for man than zone. I mean, it can work his zone.
Who is this in the top right?
Top right, this right here.
Yeah, who was
like a Gage? It looked like Gage.
Yeah, he's coming wide open.
The pocket was good, as you can see.
All Brady had to do was be patient.
Yeah, the pocket was fine.
Oh yeah, because look, this DB can't pick it off because he's chasing Mike. The linebacker's out of position. He throws that to the middle of the field.
Right here.
Nah, I'm talking about Gage. Look, he's
Gage
wide
right
open. Yeah,
this is the window.
He throws this at the hash. That's what I'm saying. He throws it at the hash. He's running wide open because this guy's following Mike. Linebacker sitting right there. Gage wide open.
Yeah, I mean,
the quarterback, they got read progression. They ain't go. They go to read.
That's good defense. Now remember, this is part of the 3 and out, the 3 and outs in the fourth quarter. that made no sense. They burnt a minute and 40. That's almost blocked. Minute and 42 seconds off the clock with 3 possessions. That's ridiculous. How is that even making any? A minute and 42 seconds?
Passes.
This almost got blocked, by the way.
You done?
Oh my gosh, look at this. Boy, I tell you. And this has been happening the last couple games. It's been like this. We getting away with it, man. I got that feeling one block coming. It's going one of these games gonna come one of these weeks. They're getting closer and closer.
I think it's gonna be against the Steelers.
That's a good run defense right there. So not seem like he's more quicker than Golson, man.
See, they got Big Boy in the 1 tech.
Mm-hmm. So not 6 foot, 300 pounds. He low center of gravity, man. He can anchor. You know what I'm saying? Quick, small though, as far as height wise.
That boy used to that field.
USF. Oh my gosh, come on, man.
Oof, nah.
It's like 5-6 yards. Let's see what happened right here. Let's see what happened.
I think Tryon could have made that tackle.
They had Big Boy right there. He lined up 0. Who that is? Big Boy right over the center.
That's Sanat.
Yeah.
Small. He's small though. He's too small. This is where weight and height come and arm reach comes in handy.
He played pretty decent.
Yeah, he played fine. It's just some plays that this was gonna happen. Because
how did he get yards out of that? That's a small
Look at
hole.
Dylan White right here.
Oh, what's going on?
That's like 6 yards. I mean, the Falcons stuck to their game plan in the fourth quarter, man. He stuck to it. You gotta give it to him. Yeah, literally did. Good defense. That's Logan Hall, by the way. A young guy. I like
we run that 3-4, so them boys be having to
Tryon and Hall got something.
I like when Tryon plays on the outside, like outside 5 technique.
Yeah, I like that too because he got that finesse. Well, that spin move I seen from him, I was like, oh yeah, I like that, bro.
Man,
that should have been a pick.
That was late though. He jumped on it late. I was like a cover 2. Nope. Pre-snap. Well, Mike Edwards right here, dropping down to the cover 3.
Look like you blitz.
Look like a robber.
That's a blitz.
No, he coming. He blitz.
It's a blitz. But that's a good play though. The design right here, tight end, quick pop. Right here, boom, open. Hot read. Oh, Nacho. You got to react a little bit. Got to be right here, not over here. You got to feel that football awareness. Well, I mean, it's not that big. It's a good play.
Yeah, that's a good play. Not so big ass ain't used to dropping back.
He did it a couple times this game, by the way. Quarterback.
Vita probably would have hit that man, to be honest with you.
The Falcons stuck to their game plan. You got to give it to them. They really stuck to their game plan in the fourth quarter. They kept running the ball. They weren't trying to wear the Bucs out. Wear the defense out.
Got to stick to it when you quarterback Mariota.
I know, exactly.
Brislow said he backstage.
You can't have him throw the ball like that. That's not his style. Last week, the week before this game, they ran the ball 14 straight times after he threw an interception.
Who the flag on? Where's the flag at? I came from the secondary.
See, the Falcons' run game is so gimmicky and so like misdirection and finesse window dressing. They do a lot of that window dressing.
Yeah, who is 15? That boy fast as hell. Who is 15? He fast as hell.
Good run defense.
I need to find out who that is. Look at that. That boy can fly.
Oh man. That was a zone buster right there.
Yeah, that was straight cover 3. You see the safety drop to the middle third.
That curl route. That's how you beat them zones. Curl route. Right in the middle of it. Right there, right in the middle. Curl route. Zone buster. Now that's for the receiver to read that too.
That's a good job. That's a good job by the rookie.
That's almost like an option route. Let me go back to it. I'm gonna go back to that. Hold on, let me see. I want to see here. Yep, perfect. The receiver right here, he's gonna clear out here, come right behind him, curl route.
Yeah, that cover 3.
Cover 3, yep.
You see that linebacker, if he keeps going across, that's smarter than the receiver because if he keep going across, whoever this middle is could probably pick it off.
Because he got to hold this because it's receiver. Because if he squat, he gonna keep running. That's touchdown. That's a good play though. Look at that. Right in that pocket. Perfect. You gotta give it to him.
Sometimes the Bucks try to disguise coverage so much they put themselves out of position.
Mm-hmm. Well, I was saying this in the preseason, and off season, like if you block they blitz, they food.
Yeah.
Because of plays like this, they try to be all finesse.
It's a cover 3. They try to make it look like a cover 2 and they be all out of position, man.
So like right now, you're looking at cover 3 again.
Yeah, that single high.
Single high safety, cover 3.
They playing off.
You got Winfield Jr. Winfield Jr. And they play Winfield Jr. a lot right up in this in the box pretty much area.
Yeah, because they want to blitz him.
Mm-hmm. He's a good blitzer. So he's trying to that's a read RPO. He's trying to read the defensive end, Nelson.
Mm-hmm.
Pulls it, gives it to the running back. Nelson held his ground too. But see, the Falcons had a lot of things going on when they did the RPOs because you got to be careful. Sometimes they'll pull it, throw a wide receiver screen, or maybe they'll run it. It gives you like 3 options.
And if that defensive end crash down too hard, he'll keep it.
Exactly. He did that too. He did that.
I don't think he see you, Grislow. You gotta get his attention.
Oh.
Hey yo, what up?
What's going on, man? So here we got this look like cover 2 or cover 4.
Probably 4. It's probably a disguise. You know how Tampa Bay.
Yeah, but see, a lot of pre-snap.
It'll be so too.
So like if a quarterback, as a quarterback, you come to the line, you see 2 safeties deep, you automatically thinking cover 2, cover 4.
Yeah.
And that's pre-snap. But see, like you said, like Trouble City said, the pre-snap will tell you one thing, but post-snap will tell you another.
Right. Yeah. See, well, we call that robber. So
it could be a cover 2, but really a cover 1 robber if that other safety dropped down in the middle third.
Right. After the snap.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Here go Devin White right here.
It looked like cover 4 because they was all deep.
Mm-hmm. That was a bad throw. Jesus.
Yeah.
Mariota, what you doing?
What was that?
You see why they run the ball down much?
Mm-hmm.
He rushed it. He didn't step into
Throw the ball here, bro. Here. Throw the ball here, bro. Jesus.
Yeah, what the heck? Damn.
Boy, he is. Oof.
Oof. Mariota was nervous, but what you scared of? You had all that time. Wide open.
Good catch. See now I want to look at the pre-snap on this one.
Boy, that boy Drake London cold, eh?
Now Drake London's right here. Keanu O'Neal in the slot, guarding Drake London. It's nothing but an out route.
I'm calling cover 2.
So pre-snap, you got it's like a cover 1 robber because Winfield's coming down, and you got Mike Edwards back here, staying back here deep, and you got Carlton Davis and Jamel Dean sitting out here.
After the snap, Winfield might go back to his half, and he plays that as cover 2. I don't know.
Yeah, he's starting to back up.
There you go. He's backed up right here. See, they try to do a lot of finesse. They try to window dress the defense a lot too.
I told you.
Yeah, it looked like it's one because who Mike Edwards looked like he's shooting down.
See, that's what I'm saying. They swapping right here. Mike Edwards coming down to get the slot.
Yep.
He's coming back here
to the middle third.
To the middle third. So it's like a pre cover 2 but post cover 3. Situation.
Yeah.
That slot got to get that out route.
But it's so far. Why he's so? But
he's so far away. He can run that out route.
That's what I'm saying. Like the distance just makes no sense to try to be so cute with this.
I guess it's like they don't want to show it because then you'll know.
No, but I get you don't want to show it, but the distance though, man, like it's just too far.
Mike Edwards ain't that. Mike Edwards don't got that close.
Listen. Sometimes when you playing a quarterback like that, who give a damn? You can show it. He can't be
standing on the hash. Like right next to the linebacker, he should have been.
Yeah, but he was so far away.
Yeah, that was an easy read.
Yeah, that was easy read, man. He's so far away. Easy throw. That's anybody can make that throw. I mean,
off coverage like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, McCullough was out there, by the way.
Zion was out there?
Yeah, Zion was, because what's his name got hurt?
Murphy Button?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Murphy gonna probably be out a month.
Man, he just can't stay healthy at all. So right here, pre-snap.
Murphy Button out for a month.
Probably with his groin. They said for a little while.
Yeah, I just got the injury report on the Steelers. Zion.
Well, unfortunately, he won't be back next year, so I'm not too much tripping. So
yeah, but we'll see a lot of Zion if Mike Edwards can't go.
Actually, Zion played okay. I mean,
Yeah.
I don't think they even.
They say he's supposed to be kind of straight.
Yeah, I think he's a steal.
Straight.
5th round pick, steal.
No, Zion decent.
He tested out really good. He tested out really, really, really good.
You know how those scouts be with those small schools, Sam Houston, like you
But
ain't played nobody.
Seattle got one Woodland. They drafted him in the 4th, 5th round, and look at Woodland starting. I mean,
he start over Kobe.
Really well.
Kobe don't start.
Huh?
Kobe don't start.
Yeah, Kobe start too. Seattle going young. So sometimes you can find those cornerbacks in the 3rd, 4th, and 5th round that's going to come out pretty good. Like I think Zion, if he get the playing time, I think he's going to turn out like that.
Well, definitely get playing time this week.
He's tall, fast, long arm. Ain't like 6'2".
Yeah, he graded out like at the 95 percentile up in like major categories: arm length, speed, height. All that.
He could be our light skinned Jamel Dean just without the speed.
So right here we got. Look at what cover 4.
Why they play so far off? Like, come on.
Look at this. This is like 10 yards, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I know.
It's an easy first down.
I mean, you can play man at 7 yards off, but that 10 yards off. That's too much.
I never understood if our corners are 200+ pounds and 6'1" and 6'2", why are you not pressing somebody, man?
Especially with their receivers, because they're not gonna give it over the top of you.
For real, bro.
Look at 17. See, he got all that room.
They playing off like they got some all-world receiver.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, literally, he had all that room. I'm like, why are you so far?
Now look at the pre-snap. Now
who's that safety?
That's Winfield. That's Edwards. I'm sorry, that's Edwards.
There's Winfield not missing that tackle.
No, yeah, Edwards. So Winfield right here as usual. But see, Winfield came off the edge.
Yeah, he's blitzing.
And he
blitzing him.
Right, he read. So Zadias, he just read Winfield. If Winfield take off, he just gonna run right here and turn around. That's all that was. Hot read.
Yeah, Winfield be looking to his left like he's about to go over there.
Yeah, it's not what a hot read. It's easy throw.
Yeah, that pitch and catch.
Yeah, that's easy. Any quarterback can do that.
Yeah,
he ain't doing nothing special right here. Easy throw. If he come off the edge, throw it.
That's the problem when you're like 10 yards off. It's like, damn, they get all that room.
That's the problem with blitzing them corners and stuff like that,
And that's what I'm saying. Teams are going to recognize this as we move forward even more. You know what I'm saying? Because the Bucs like the window dress pre-snap and post-snap too. And when you see Winfield lining up tight to the formation, a lot of the times, 50% of the time he's blitzing.
Yeah, a lot of times he coming.
And teams are going to recognize that. And this is the play Chiefs did.
Anytime you blitz, you got to have somebody replace. So.
Right, and the Chiefs did this. The Chiefs took advantage of this with those quick pops. Green Bay took advantage of it with the quick pops. You know what I'm saying? The Bucs got to be a little bit more patient as far as what the blitz. Like the Bucs is one of the most blitzing teams in the NFL. We already know that.
Yeah, can't get no pressure with the front.
We still don't get pressure.
Fortunately for us, we play a deep ball team next week.
Well, you do realize why the Bucs blitz a lot, right? Or why teams blitz a lot, because they want the quarterback to think fast and react fast, and then they be a step ahead of the quarterback, and for him to force turnovers or get sacks.
That means you're in touch with
the
secondary.
If we had somebody like a Von Miller or a Bosa, we wouldn't have to blitz like that all the time.
No, we wouldn't have to.
Well, it's just like different too, because it's like since we do so many like pre-snap hidden stuff, it's like I feel like some of our corners don't have like the IQ or like the quickness to like change it up like as soon as like post snap, aside from like Winfield, you know what I mean?
Right. I mean, this is interesting.
See, and then they be trying to do stunts and twists on top of it.
And that was a bad angle by Mike Edwards.
Yeah, I don't know like what he saw there to like do that.
That was a bad angle. I mean, come on.
Yep. He tried.
Come on, bro. We're gonna look at it from the backside.
If only they were more down, Jamel Dean would have got him, but.
Oh man, no, you can do nothing about that. There's nothing you can do about it.
This is nice what you're doing though. A lot of people don't do this.
No, they don't. And I'm like I said, I'm trying to find a software that can take it off of the actual NFL.com and just look at it from a media player. and I can do some things with like circles and all that stuff like that.
Yeah.
Well, Isaiah finna become a coach.
Yeah, I mean, I'm doing. Hey, look, I'm doing a lot more. Like the thing about it is, I'm watching not just the Bucks games, but I'm watching all the games, all 22. So I'm starting to looking at tendencies. So like this week against the Pittsburgh Steelers, like some of the formations they run, I'm gonna tell you exactly what they're doing. You know.
Did you watch their 22 of the last game?
Yeah. So I'm doing it. I'm getting better and better and identifying things.
TJ Watt's not playing next week, right?
So what they run? A lot of 12, a lot of 2 tight end, 1 back.
They run a lot.
They run a lot of 11.
Right.
Oh, okay.
They run a lot of 11. A 1 back, 1 tight end, and 3 receivers.
3 wide. They have 3 wide.
Well, they got 3. The thing about the Pittsburgh Steelers is they got the skill positions. They got guys. They got Pat Fumer. They got Najee Harris at running back.
Well, prior move, Najee Harris.
And then they got Pickens. They got Claypool and Deontay Johnson. They just need a quarterback that can get them the ball, man. You know.
Well, as long as we don't make Kenny Pickett have a career day, we're good.
I think Kenny Pickett. The thing about Kenny Pickett is, and I watch a lot of college football, by the way. So it took him 5 years to figure it out.
So he's slow at learning it.
Right. So I'm not too big on the one-hit wonders.
Yeah.
Give me 2 years. Give me 2 years of that. Don't give me just one. Because that means
that whole draft class was one.
That means your learning curve is going to take longer than NFL. Because if it took you 5 years and you're 23 years old and you're playing against 18 and 19-year-olds and 20-year-olds and you're 23 at quarterback, so you're supposed to be good at 23 in college. You know what I'm saying? So with Kenny Pickett coming to the NFL, I don't know if he reached his ceiling, but his ceiling is not high.
This might be good for us with our pre and post snap coverage differences because he might not be able to catch on.
Well, he threw 3 picks his first,
against the secondary, so we should feast.
We should feast on him.
Yeah, we should feast on him.
Yeah, he threw a pick to Jordan Whitehead, a man that don't even get picks like that.
Right. It's a 2-point conversion, right? Yeah.
Plus at Pittsburgh.
Oh, you know what? This Jamel Dean, this is the trail technique. So one thing about playing cornerback, and like I played it, and the thing about trail technique, you better have some instincts on when that receiver gonna break. And if you are a slight step behind, that's touchdown, basically. You know what I'm saying? Especially in red zone like this.
Yeah.
You cannot play trail technique if you don't know. Look, it's hard playing cornerback as it is at the beginning. It's hard to play cornerback.
Look at Levante. Levante got the easiest job of his life. Look,
right.
Linebacker really is the easiest position on defense.
It's a good throw though.
All right, now that's a dot for real,
Yeah, it's a good throw. Look at he caught
How
it.
you fell down, bro?
Yeah, wait, Jamel, what you doing?
You fell down, gang? What the hell?
He was trying to use his length. From the backside. Now the pressure, I don't get it. You know,
Levante was chilling.
What were they waiting on?
No idea.
What you waiting on? Go to the quarterback.
Levante over there cooling.
Was Devin even supposed to blitz? I don't know what he's trying to do.
I think Devin was a spy.
Yeah, but he dropping back. Look at the depth. Look at this. 5-7 step drop.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, look at this. He had time to reset.
And then he goes when he's about to throw it. That don't make any sense.
That was his second. That was his third read, by the way. His 2 reads is out here.
I don't like how Devin stepped forward as soon as he's about to throw the ball. It don't make any look, see? Why?
It's good throw. See, look at the separation.
Like I said, I guess he was a spy to prevent all
you see the separation?
We can't see the things in the way.
Yeah, you got a full screen.
Yeah, our icons. Yeah, there we go. We got it now.
See the separation?
Yeah, that's considered wide open in the NFL.
Yeah, that's just toasted.
Toasty. Don't let it discourage you.
This is when it was a 21-15 right here.
I am happy that Anthony Nelson get more playing time.
Well, I mean,
you could have returned that, bro. You could have returned that, bro.
Wait a minute, was that Mike Evans on special teams?
Mike Evans, where?
Right over here.
Is that Mike Evans?
Yeah.
Why? Well, that was kind of different.
Well, sometimes starters play special teams. Sometimes.
I think what it is because a couple of guys got hurt. That's what it was.
Yeah.
Yeah, but sometimes starters just play it anyway.
I think what they was expecting was for Mike
onside kick.
Oh, that's because Scotty was inactive and Brashad wasn't playing.
And they was expecting onside kick probably too.
Yeah, that and also probably because they know Mike is a big body and he could move.
Yeah, it's onside kick.
So they say if he catch,
yeah,
I think what they told him was if you catch this kick, run Mike way.
Yeah, this is why they no. Go back. Look at the setup. The onside kick. Look, they thought it was gonna be an onside kick. Look at how the setup.
Oh yeah.
That's why he out there. That's why he out there. I was about to say. I was like, wait a minute. Why is he okay? Onside kick. They think.
Wait, is that Godwin in the middle?
No, it's Winfield.
No.
Oh, that's Godwin.
Godwin's right there.
That's Godwin. Yeah, onside kick. Yep.
Yeah, that had to be onside kick.
Yep, that's what it was. All right, that's good smart thinking right there. Smart thinking.
Yeah, good job, Keith Armstrong. You get your flowers for that one play.
Still, though, even for expecting an onside kick, you still had space, gang. You could have at least got to the 15.
Gonna be onside. It thought it was gonna be onside kick.
And then offense didn't do anything else ever.
But it's the drive that the Bucs.
Shut up, bro.
That was good, Lenny.
Bro, what did I just tell you?
You know, I found our sack numbers, and like we're actually like kind of bottom, like in terms of like how many sack. Like we're only at 7. There's only like a few teams below us. So
I like this blocking right here. I like this. Shaq Mason up on the second level.
Yeah.
Cole Kef. Everybody on the body.
That's nice.
Hat on a hat.
Gadecki ain't got a guy though.
Look at that. Look at that. You can't get no better than that.
That's perfect. Yeah, hole right there. And Lenny did tiptoe.
You can't get no better than that.
There he goes.
Get skinny. He got skinny. Lower that shoulder and move him. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, that's a good run.
Good run.
Y'all think they be tensing up when they see Fournette get into the secondary? You think them safeties be scared?
Yeah, that boy
trucking every secondary he sees.
See, that's what I'm saying. The Bucs are so inconsistent with their run game because when you see that and then you see this.
Yeah.
Like, come on.
Why are we running to the left? I don't understand.
I think Fournette runs.
What the? Whoa! This got to be a pass.
No, it's a run.
Look at that hole.
So, I'm gonna ask y'all a question. Why don't the Bucs use Cole Kef as a fullback, H-back more in front of Fournette? I think that play works better.
I guess they're probably the same.
We don't like using fullbacks. We haven't since 2019 with Vita. I guess it's just not in our DNA.
Shaq Mason. The thing about Shaq Mason is if you look at his measurables, right? Shaq Mason about 6'1", about 305-10 pounds. So he got short arms. And sometimes he does not hold his block, as you can see right here.
That's why I say he real athletic, dude. That's why you need to pull with him.
Yeah, he won the shortest lineman in the league, right?
What's the name? Wasn't he pulling that
Georgia Tech?
Yeah, he athletic.
See, look, he's trying to anchor, but he's not moving the guy. Look at him. You know what I'm saying? He sometimes he get overpowered. He's trying to anchor, but he can't. Look at this. The guy got him. He beat Shaq Mason. This is what you call on D-line. You beat your guy. He ain't moving you. Look at that. Stick your arm out. There you go. Disengage. Got him.
Yeah, good career though for his size. I can't even lie.
He quick. That's why, like going back to what Trouble City Pirates said, him pulling or him doing wham blocks is so much better because he's quick. Because remember at Georgia Tech they ran the wishbone.
Triple option and stuff.
Triple option. So he used to doing that quick blocking and cut blocks. Like trying to overpower somebody, that's not his game. And the Bucs trying to make him a power guard. That's not him.
Too small.
His arm length is size. It's just too small.
Hopefully they'll fix that.
But this is week 5, by the way. So
they'll get it together.
What I seen from that is he could have bounced out, and then Fournette could have had all sideline. Ooh, check down.
Yeah, I think Brady didn't want to go there though because he pumped a little bit.
That's the first thing.
Yeah, he saw something in the middle.
See how ain't nobody follow that man in motion, so you know they're in zone.
See, he kind of hesitated. See how he hesitated? Yeah, Fournette right here, wide open. Then he saw this right here. He didn't want to go there though.
Hey, good on Gadecki there. He was holding his up.
Mm-hmm. Is this the this is the flag with the legal? Yep, right here. It's the flag. They threw a flag. This was third down, by the way. 3rd and 6.
What they call a hole?
Yeah, AJ Terrell. Which I thought we see this every weekend. They threw the flag. We see this every weekend. This was a dirt ball too.
Wait, this was defensive holding?
Yeah, defensive holding. Which this is the thing about the refs. College football and NFL, we see this play not be called a lot. And then it be called the wrong time. And it's always the pressure moments too. You know that? It's always those critical moments. The flags come out of nowhere. You're like, what's the call? illegal contact or holding, and then you go back and look at the tape, like, well, I see this every weekend, and they don't get called. So it's just inconsistent, man.
Yeah, you saw the Raiders game too. They had that guy on the field goal kick or the field goal block he was holding.
I
Like,
can't
hold on that?
good. He hit him at the 5 yard.
Well, so let me go back. So,
nah, they say he grabbed him.
Yeah, it was holding.
Oh, you grabbed him at the 5 yard.
Yeah.
Let me go back here. So like I said, man, it's one of those calls you be like, we see this every Saturday and Sunday.
Cause they ain't man.
Oh, that out route was wide open.
Yeah, where though? Like, I don't see like really the issue, to be honest.
That's what I'm saying. It happens every weekend. I don't, you know what I'm saying? Like, we see this.
Really?
All the time.
If anything, there would be more. You have more of a case for the holding on Mike there, to be honest.
That's what they threw the flag.
Oh, I thought they threw it on Godwin.
No. It was on AJ Terrell right here.
Oh, my fault. Yeah. Okay.
But I play deep, and it's like, but that's what they do. Like, we do this all the time, and they don't throw the flags consistently at all.
What is it?
Like,
1 yard, anything, 5 yards, just like.
But I'm saying this contact. It's contact after 5 yards a lot, man. Like seriously. And that was a bad ball, by the way.
I think it's what's throwing the mic now. That was the problem.
Brady's fingers must be really bothering him more than we.
He got a little problem with the rotator cuff too.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I mean, he got.
Yeah, I would too if I'm throwing 50 passes a damn game and I'm 45.
It was 52 this game.
Hey, that's what they want. I try to tell them.
Watch him against the Steelers had like 48 passes.
I know that man whole arm be encased in ice.
Man, he
got
right here. Got them TB12 sleeves. Big PI.
Yeah, that's PI, 100%.
So that's
called that.
So they didn't call that, and they called the holding on AJ Terrell on 3rd down, and then they missed this call right here.
Which the ref is right there looking. Like, I don't understand.
Well, look what he just did. Uncatchable. Like, basically, like the signal that he did. Like,
yeah, cause Miller got bodied to the sideline.
That's the problem.
You can use the sideline
as
could have still caught
that if that guy wasn't on. Like, where
he did catch it. Look like.
Yeah, he can catch that. That's a catch.
He did. Listen to his hands.
No, you got to think about. You got to factor in the momentum too. Look where he ended up at after this. Look at that. Come on, man.
I mean, when the cornerback's pushing you to the sideline,
Miller just
gotta be PI.
Come on, man.
He pushed him before the ball even got this guy.
Well, it should have been a legal contact or something like that.
There should have been a flag there at least.
NFL spot foul at 15.
Bruh.
Spot foul.
Bruh.
That flag was later.
That was such a delayed flag too. He waited for him to get up. I was like, all right.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, they ran a stunt. Ooh.
Yep.
They put Brady Jarrett on Gadecki.
Somebody said he hit his head on the ground. Skip Bayless said he hit his head on the ground. I'm like, I had to go back and look at it. Like, no, he didn't. That head didn't hit the ground at all.
It's crazy how many roughings there were because in the Raiders game too.
Jerome Berger did this last week too.
Brady was kicking the hell out.
Did Jerome Berger throw the flag?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Damn.
That's him.
Oh.
That's crazy. They need to start adding challenges to these type of things. So I can't lie.
I think they might do that too.
They need to
challenge
like they did with the PIs. They need to start.
You definitely got to be able to challenge PIs and stuff.
Yeah.
So let's go back. Let's look at Luke Gadecki right here. Like, what is the issue with him at left guard, man?
I can't lie. That's a big mismatch. They mismatched him hard.
Just step over and get him.
Damn. He didn't even try though, to be honest. He just stuck his hands out, hope for the best.
That was a horrible. Let me go back to that, man. That was.
Give me a hug. Give me a hug. Come here.
No. His explanation was he unnecessarily threw him to the ground in the pocket.
That was a nice ass stunt they ran.
I mean, how else could he have gotten the tackle though? I just don't.
Brady's 6'4". I would have tackled him like that too.
Yeah, Brady. It's not like Brady's like the Kyler Murray size.
I Grady looped around that shit. Excuse me.
And Brady kicked him there.
Now let me go back to this. Look at this. Look where Grady Jarrett lines up at.
Yeah, he lined it up on the right, and he went all the way down to the right.
He's
there he is at the end.
That's right a long stunt.
He went all the way around.
Yeah.
The fact that he had all the time to do that.
There's no way you let a D lineman come from way out there.
Well, here's the thing though. What y'all got to realize is the Falcons. Look at the down and distance, right? So the Falcons knew exactly what the Bucs were going to do. And this situation, the Bucs went to their bread and butter, and the Falcons knew exactly. Dean Pease knew exactly what the Bucs was going to do, and he only rushed 4, dropped 7, and rushed 4. By the way,
Yep.
so the Bucs sometimes the Bucs can be too predictable.
Yeah,
too predictable.
They weren't going to put Grady Jarrett on Wirfs in that situation.
Well, that's why they ran that long stunt like that, because they only rushed 4.
And look, they knew this was going to happen. Look what he's looking at over here. Now we're going to go back and see what he was looking at.
It must be good coverage behind. They probably ran 4 verticals.
Is that Mike coming back? Is that what it is?
We're about to see.
They probably ran 4 verticals, 4 verts.
So right here, we got Evans and Godwin. It's the bread and butter right here.
They
stand one. He's not gonna throw the ball over here.
Yeah, you ain't throwing a dart.
The Falcons read this perfectly. They literally designed the defense perfectly for this. They knew it.
Give all on going straight up.
They knew it. Look at this. They knew exactly what they were looking at. Look what we're looking at.
Yeah, he's not even paying attention to the bottom.
They know he wasn't going over here. Good coverage by the linebacker.
Yeah.
AJ Terrell, you know he ain't throwing over there. He was going here. He wanted to go here. He wanted to go here. He wanted
but Darden, look at Darden. Damn.
But he wasn't looking that way. That's the thing. He wasn't.
Yeah, but the quarterback got progression. He can't look all over the field. You know, he go from 1 to 2 on one side.
Exactly. So that play right there with Evans and Godwin, it was 2 reads.
Yeah.
We're gonna look at Evan right quick, but the real play was supposed to be the Godwin.
I never understood doing that as a quarterback. Like, if you're only gonna give me 2 reads, what's the point of having 4 receivers?
Well, see, the thing about it is, I think they was expecting
you can't read all that.
No,
you can't read all that.
You only get about 2.5 seconds. So
that's what I'm saying. So what I like is like middle, high, low. You know what I'm saying?
You can't do all that. You can't think about in this situation. They got to think about the situation they in right now. I understand what you're saying, but the situation they in, you made it. So Brady is a veteran quarterback. So the situation was we're gonna put our 2 best players on the same side, our 2 best receivers on the same side, and we're gonna progress off of them 2. The first read was Evans, real quick, but AJ Terrell with great coverage. This linebacker, they was expecting him not to be in that position, tight on Godwin. They was thinking about the zone, maybe, and the Falcons fooled him. Now I'm gonna go back and look at this again. It's interesting how the Falcons designed this call right here. So look, number 44 is right here. They figured Godwin can beat him 1-on-1. So that lets you know his man.
Which he did.
I think Darden just so open though. I'm gonna feel
this is man. It's all man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm throwing against Godwin on the linebacker any day too.
Well, you know what though? I wonder if this should have been a choice route.
Well, you go by middle field, open or close, middle field,
close. But my thing is, I never have.
Look, Traverse City. Look, check this out, Traverse City. The linebacker got inside leverage, so he cut the middle of the field off. He cut it off. He had inside leverage.
Yeah.
He made him go outside.
Let's see how the 2 safeties up there. That middle field open.
Yeah.
You can see Darden creeping through right there.
Yeah, but look up Brady looking at. Look what he's looking at.
I know that's.
I know he looking too.
I'm like, dog, you pop your head.
He want this route, but the linebacker.
Yeah, I mean, God was supposed to win on the linebacker. They're supposed to, but
if anything,
the linebacker had leverage too. The linebacker had leverage. He had inside leverage, so Godwin already knew as a receiver, I can't go inside.
Right. That's what I would have did was had Mike Evans run a post route.
You know what though? What's so crazy? In this situation, that's a poor play design.
It is. Because Mike Evans really should have ran a post route, because then that clears out 1-on-1 space. That's right there. That's just a clog. If you clear that 1-on-1, you can get Mike over the middle because the linebacker was still underneath and AJ wasn't in position yet.
That play was designed to come out quick too. That throw is supposed to be in like 1-2 out route. But see, this is the typical predictable out route offense or drag offense that the Bucs be running in situations where teams are going to eat that up all day. And the Falcons, in this situation, the Falcons ate that up. I mean,
I would have put Mike on the post because AJ wasn't even in position yet. And you put Mike on the post or at least on the in route, he's wide open because AJ didn't have position yet until he cleared the linebacker. You know what I'm saying? Like
football is so situational, though. It is so situational, man.
Pre-snap is a single high.
Whoa!
No, what that is? That's a whole nother down, ain't it?
Yeah, it's a whole nother down.
That wasn't even a smart play. Mike out there by himself.
He wasn't going.
Yeah, anywhere. that was terrible. That's that Mike up for failure right there.
He wasn't going anywhere if we'd have caught it.
Right.
Yeah, they literally set Mike up for failure on that. I can't even lie.
You're wrong for that.
About 5 yards right
Like,
now.
why not give him a blocker?
The ball's got a habit of running to the left side a lot.
And that's not even your good. That's not even your good side. That makes no sense to me.
But
Right.
man, hey, I appreciate it. This is the end of the game. I appreciate it, man. I check it. You do this every
Tuesday, Wednesday, something now.
Okay.
Oh, why are you throwing the what the?
You should break down the Steelers versus Jets tomorrow. So
That's
we
the
can
game
see
right
what
there.
we're store for.
That was the game. Slant route, money. This is money ball right here. Slant route. Pew. AJ Terrell was there too. He was almost got him. Trying to bring it up this game.
Yeah, that's it. That's a wrap.
Well,
If
there you have it, fellas.
Bucks win.
Bucks win. That fourth quarter was ugly, wasn't it? Ugly fourth quarter.
Y'all boy be safe, man.
Yeah, you too, man. You be safe, man.
You too, bro.
So,
Wow.
y'all saw the breakdown in the fourth quarter, basically.
Oof. Hey man, I'm gonna get you in at $1 place, man, so you could explain some of this stuff to this. You need you a job at $1 place, man.
Yeah, you need to be a scout at least.
The Bucks, what the Bucks got to do is situation of football. The Bucks are too predictable, and we just saw that in the last.
We need to start doing that 2-minute offense more.
They literally ran the patented plays they like to run for a lot of the part of the game. So like the crossing route, or the underneath drag with the over the top kind of skinny post or slant route. They like running them combinations.
And then Mike Evans with that comeback and then the out route.
And they like running that those deep skinny drags or deep skinny posts across the field. I mean, or check down the Fournette. And as the season go along, teams are going to lock that down.
Even teams are bad secondaries.
And hopefully the Bucks like the thing about it doesn't get in. Look, I know our first 4 games were pretty hard, right? We know that. But for people to think that it's going to get easier, that's not true.
Nope.
Because the more film you have on somebody, because remember, how much can you change the offense during the season?
Yeah.
How much can you change the offense during the season?
I'm trying to say that's really why we in a bad predicament because we got a one-dimensional quarterback. So it's like it's not much we can add.
And after these 3 weeks, schedule crazy.
I think after this year, depending on what quarterback we get, if we get a quarterback and scoot a little bit, the offense is gonna look completely different. It's gonna be harder to game plan against us.
And look, and the thing about it is Brady gonna put up numbers because of how the offense is run now. Like, so he's comfortable with certain throws. You can tell. Like certain throws, he's very comfortable and very confident. And then there's certain throws that is like, no. You know what I'm saying? So he's gonna throw a lot of yards. Remember, I was telling y'all about where he likes to throw the ball at. If you do a heat map and where he likes to throw the ball at,
the middle,
you'll see a lot of red with those drag routes. In that middle, like those drag routes and those check flares, a lot of his yards are going to be like that, and a lot of them yards going to come from a yak perspective. And we don't have yak receivers, but they still get yak, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
So, all right, man. To tell you, my friend told me, he's like, bro, you know who Brady would have loved? Adam Humphries. I said, no, he wouldn't.
He heard me. Now you got to think about it. So the next couple teams we playing,
we need this.
The Panthers. You know what I'm saying? It's like, all right, well,
the Panthers should be a cakewalk though.
No.
They secondary is amazing. Well, they corners though. I don't know about their safeties.
The Panthers got a real feisty. Their defense is better than the Falcons' defense.
Yeah, well,
they might be played better since Matt Rule's not.
Well, J.C. Horn and C.J. Henderson, them boys doing their thing. I don't know about it.
And Dante Jackson too. And they got Jeremy Chin. And they got Brian Burns. And they got that number 49 Lou or whatever his name is.
Gilbert's doing his thing.
So they got young guys. No, Bradbury's on the Eagles.
Oh yeah.
They got a lot of young guys that can play, and their defense is like I think top 10 or 12 in a lot of major categories.
Yeah.
So it's not like they just trash. The offense is just bad.
They just can't put up points, like Josh said.
They can't put up points. The problem is Baker Mayfield is horrible.
We're playing against Sam Darnold, right?
They started PJ Walker this week, by the way.
Oh, PJ Walker.
I thought they were gonna start Matt Corral.
No, he's hurt.
Oh
no, he's not. Yeah, he's hurt. Yeah, so we don't know if PJ Walker gonna play next week. Well, it doesn't really matter. But Panthers win their game based on defense. When they beat the Saints, it was basically defense. Basically, the offense didn't do anything. And the other game they won, it was all defense.
Yeah, and at the game, J.C. Horn went crazy.
Mm-hmm.
I think he got the lowest coverage grade, doesn't he?
The top 10.
Which coach got promoted to DC?
Steve Wilkes. So they fired Matt Rule and the DC, Phil Snow. Yeah. Now remember they both came from Baylor. They came from Baylor. And Matt Rule is more of a college coach anyway, by the way. So, and he's pretty good. He's pretty good in college because everywhere he's been in college, he actually did something. You know what I'm saying?
he got Jalen Petrie to the. You see how he playing?
Right. So he's gonna go in college. He's gonna go back to college. He's gonna be successful. I already know that.
He probably gonna go to Nebraska.
Right. He's gonna be successful because everywhere he's been at, he's built the program. He's built the program up. I remember Baylor got hit with those accusations with what was the coach name? Art Briles. Art Briles got hit with those accusations, and then they brought in Matt Rule from Temple. And Temple was winning, but Temple is limited, right, with the resources. So he goes to Baylor, and Baylor first season wasn't good, but you can see the improvement the second season. So think about it. The reason why he got hired with the Panthers is because they coaches is they looked at it as builders. You got to be able to build. And what made Matt Rule attractive to the Giants and the Jets, but he chose the Panthers, he was able to build teams and develop talent, right? And he comes to the NFL, it's a whole different animal. So he's going to be successful in college. Like, look at Chip Kelly. He got UCLA 6-0. Yeah. So those guys, like Urban Meyer, if he was a coach again in college, he would be successful automatically. So you got to think about it. The interim coach is Steve Wilkes, the coach that got fired in Arizona after a year. Y'all remember that guy?
The guy that got Josh Rosen.
Right. So he got fired after 1 year, which I thought was kind of messed up. Like, dang, man, you didn't get a man a chance, And they hired Cliff Kingsbury. They've been more successful, but they changed the whole philosophy of the system, right? So now he's the interim DC. And then Dave Tepper said, if he does good, he will be in consideration of a head coaching job. We know that's bullcrap. Interim coaches rarely get the job, especially in the NFL.
Unless it's college.
Right. And then the DC, I think the guy that was been with Steve Wilkes, he was with Steve Wilkes in Arizona. He's the DC. If I'm not mistaken, I forgot his name. So the defense is gonna be fine. Yeah. Because they got guys. They got guys on the defense, and they fast, they're young, and they're hungry. So I'm not worried about the defense as far as, I'm worried about the defense winning the offense when they play the Bucs next week.
2 weeks. Yeah.
Well, not this Sunday, but following Sunday.
Yeah.
So, that game it's gonna be a lot more physical than the
Who's
Falcons
secondary you believe in more? Pittsburgh's or Carolina's?
Carolina's.
Okay. I feel like we get torched Pittsburgh.
Yeah, well, you see what Buffalo. Well, see, here's the thing about Buffalo. Our offense and Buffalo offense is two different offenses.
Yeah.
Buffalo offense is super hyper explosive. Stephon Diggs, I hate to admit this, but he's a better route runner than Mike Evans. That's hands down. It's not even close.
I mean, Mike Evans not really a route runner, but I feel.
And then they got the deep threat with Gabriel Davis. Shout out to UCF.
Bro, he had a game last game.
He's a problem. Then they got Isaiah McKenzie. Then they got these other guys. So they got a lot. And then you got a confident quarterback.
They got a lot of gadget guys too.
Right. Then you got James Cook. Then you got Dawson Knox. Dawson Knox. So they got a lot of explosive players. Like when you look at an explosive offense, that's an explosive offense. The Bucs are methodical as far as their passing game. The Bucs passing game is not explosive because we don't have those quick, twitchy guys on the outside.
I can't wait by that time to start scouting.
Right. So
as long as we don't keep drafting 5'10" receivers, we should be all right.
But what works for the Bucs is what works for their offense. And because remember, our offense, when the Bucs offense put up numbers, let's not get that twisted,
Yeah.
But a lot of those yards are 0 to 15.
This is what I try to tell folks. Like, not even needing Brady, but if we get a quarterback that throws like probably 15 interceptions or less, we're gonna go to the playoffs regardless with our defense.
Well, also you gotta remember the way the NFL going right now. As you can see, these quarterbacks, they have the ability to escape sacks and move the pocket.
Like I told somebody, if we had like Herbert, we'd still go to the playoffs. We probably wouldn't go to the Super Bowl with Herbert.
There's about several quarterbacks. If you put them in the books right now, I think we're still good too.
I think Herbert be our best bet. Strong arm, mobile. Because then the whole offense will change.
There's about 7 or 8 quarterbacks you can put in the Bucs offense and be like, all right, what's the difference?
What do you think about Lamar? Because everybody getting hype about him. You know, if he don't resign, he a free agent. Then Brady leave, he come to Tampa. You think that'll work?
No. Reason, and it's from I'm gonna say this from a money perspective. The Glazers are not giving Lamar Jackson $300 million. They're not doing it.
I didn't think they would either.
If Baltimore won't do it, we probably won't do it.
And remember now, you go look at the salaries that his colleagues, his fellow young quarterbacks, $40+ million. Kyler Murray, Josh Allen, Patrick Mahomes. That's his peers. That's his peers. And look what they're getting paid. You think he's gonna take a? See, this is what I'm saying. People get caught up with what Brady taking a pay cut. Lamar Jackson ain't doing that.
Brady don't need the money.
And the thing about it, here's the thing: contracts are so the verbiage, the terminology of the contracts. Brady's still getting $50 million, 55 million, 50 million guaranteed. That's what people don't understand. Like, he's not taking a pay cut, folks. like I don't get it. Like, yeah, they might say, "Well, what do you want?" And he'd be like, "I want this, but I want 98% of it guaranteed." Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, Lamar want his whole contract guaranteed.
He want the Lamar Jackson want a fully guaranteed. Look at Deshaun Watson. Matter of fact, this is the starting point.
The guy we would have had is Brady.
The starting point for Lamar Jackson's contract is Kyler Murray. You think the Bucs when they give Lamar Jackson $40-something million?
No.
Think like folks got to really think about the business respect. Get out your fan goggles.
A lot of our players have to go.
I think he's gonna come here anyway, but I've been hearing Bucs fans. I'm like, he's not coming here.
And then when people mention Lamar Jackson for the Bucs and all that, they don't even mention we got to extend Levante. We got to extend. We got to give Devin White a contract. Tristan Wirfs coming up. Antoine Winfield coming up. Mike Evans got to get an extension. You know what I'm saying? They're not even mentioning. They're not even mentioning that. Jamel Dean.
What I told people, I'm like, I don't even think it's no other free agent QBs at the end of this. So it's either we drafting or we riding with what we got.
Cooper Rush.
Like, people got to really think about it from a business perspective, from the player's contract perspective. We got several guys that we got to resign or extend. Like, people don't even think about that. They just, we're going to get Lamar Jackson. How?
I think this is going to be the first draft in a while where we actually trade up in the first round.
And it's not even guaranteed Brady going to retire all of a sudden now that he got this marital thing going on right now. So what if he don't retire?
If we don't go to the Super Bowl this year and Brady doesn't retire, I kind of don't want him, but I'd rather just roll with a young guy. In my opinion.
And his contract, he has no years after this. This is last year on the contract.
If he wants to play again, don't extend him because, he's good, but he's getting old, and we need.
Yeah, you gotta think about it too.
At this point, Brady, you can go ahead and go to the Dolphins, bro. We love you.
And I said this, and look, it's just an opinion. If Brady plays next year, it will not be for the Bucs, in my opinion.
I don't think so either.
In my opinion. So now, yeah, can he play for the Bucs again? Sure, but after what has transpired. The Miami situation and all the other stuff, and then we wasn't even the first choice from the jump, you know what I'm saying? So it's like a lot of things that it kind of give you a telltale idea of if he plays for the Bucs again, what is it, 2-year deal? So now we're gonna be in the same predicament 2 years from now. You know what I'm saying? While all the other teams got young quarterbacks, we still we holding on to now it's gonna be 47-year-old. 2 years from now, you know what I'm saying? So it's like at some point the Bucs gonna have to make a decision, and it's gonna be tough for the organization and the fan base because at some point Brady gonna stop playing, and we don't know when, but at some point he's gonna stop playing for the Bucs, whether it's this year, next year, following year, 2020.
I want to say this to all the Bucs fans that's still watching. Bucs fans, do not be surprised if you hear one of these 3 names at quarterback for the Bucs next year: Will Levis, Anthony Richardson, or Kyle Trask. I'm telling you now, do not be mad. Don't be surprised if you hear it. Because I'm telling you now, it's going to be one of those 3.
I wonder if, let me ask y'all this then. Is the fan base prepared to let Brady just go, whether it's this year, next year, or the year after?
No, they're not.
They think after Brady we gonna go back to what we was like, bro. Y'all don't realize that all we need is a quarterback that doesn't turn the ball over a lot and knows what he's doing. And we get a quarterback.
Well, you're not gonna get that. Well, you're not gonna get that out of a rookie quarterback, buddy.
Right, that's what I'm saying. But if you can get a QB that throws 13, 14 picks, that's fine. That's
as long as Kyle Trask isn't.
You know what I'm saying? If Kyle Trask is not doodle water and he's decent, we're going to the playoffs because we have a good defense.
Well, so you got to think about it. This offseason it'll be going into Kyle Trask's third year. Remember, he's a 4-year contract, so you got to think about it as well. See, this is the thing about people got to understand. Contractually, things from a salary cap standpoint, the Bucs contract situation is not in the best situation.
Yeah,
it's really not.
Got the traps too high.
And people are not looking at that, but fans are not looking at that. Think about it. We just gave Vita and Chris Godwin huge contracts. And then Carlton Davis, huge contract. Then we got to turn around and give Antoine Winfield a big contract extension. And then we got to give he's on a 4-year contract. Tristan Wirfs, are we gonna pick up his 5th-year option? Then we got to give Devin White a contract.
Oh,
man. That's not worth the contract right now.
I think.
And on top of that, Brady's cap $35 million hit.
At least we free some money.
It's not matter, folks. We can't turn salary cap off.
Don't we owe Murphy Button if he walked? Don't we still gotta pay him or no?
No, remember 4-year contract. After the second round and beyond, it's 4 years only. That's it. No guarantee money. Well, no 5th-year option, by the way. So Winfield Jr. has a 4, so he's eligible for extension next year because it'll be year 3.
Are we still looking at Devin's play, or do you think he's going to get an extension regardless this year?
I think they might get
because he's had. I wouldn't like. I don't know if he's like progressed. Like, I mean, he's like. I can't explain it.
No, he's playing. He's playing. Like I say, he's not playing horrible. You know what I'm saying? Like, can he play better? Can he get a $15-17 million a year contract? Sure, but he's gonna have to play a lot better moving forward to get that.
He's got to get that tackle and low like down.
Right. So, like I said, I think there's a high probability that the Bucs give him a contract. That's just my opinion, because I think
the first 3 guys they go after is David, Winfield, and
Well, you got to think about it. Drafting Devin White at number 5, so that's a high draft pick, and for him to walk like that, you gotta pay him. You gotta justify that, man.
You gotta pay that, man.
And it's unfortunate too because that's a cap hit.
How's Devin Bush doing?
Oh, he's been hurt too.
He's still in the league.
Patrick McQueen, Devin, like all the guys in this is all the guys around Devin White. That's pretty much his peers.
What about
Patrick McQueen,
Jaguars?
Devin Bush, Roquan Smith? But nobody believes Devin White's better than Roquan Smith. Nobody believes that.
No.
I don't believe. Well, I ain't gonna say nobody, but in my opinion, he's not better than Roquan.
Did Roquan go before we got the pick?
He's not better than Fred Warner, Darius Leonard. He's not better than DeMario Davis. You know what I'm saying? So you got to think about that too. So you got to think about where you're gonna put his contract at. $14 million.
And what he wants too. He might not want to.
Right. So it's gonna be a interesting thing. Like this season, for me, I look at the Bucs season like this. The games like the Falcons, the Steelers, the Panthers, these are 3 teams, in my opinion, based on what I've seen so far, 3 teams that's going to be competitive, but they also going to be picking high in the draft. If that makes sense. So the Bucs are supposed to win these games.
They're basically saying they're not going to lay down, but they're not going.
Right. They're supposed to win these games. So these next, couple games, it should be a 3-game winning streak. So it should be 5-2 going into the Rams and Ravens situation.
Is it Ravens after the Panthers?
Right.
I was just making sure. I didn't know.
About these teams that know. I think what it is about these teams that know that they're not gonna make the playoffs. They play these high quality teams tougher, and then when they play a team that's kind of on their level or like less than them, they don't really care.
And you got to be careful with the Steelers because they might come out and be coached to the point where Mike Tomlin gets you with a 20-19 win. Like, dang.
Mike Tomlin is a better coach than Todd Bowles, in my opinion.
Oh, wait. Yeah, nobody's going to argue that. You know what I'm saying? But it's just Mike Tomlin, one of them coaches, like, he can pull out games like this. Like, nobody expecting the Steelers to win, but he can pull out a game like this.
Isn't Najee hurt?
Who?
Najee Harris, is he hurt?
I mean, he nicked up, but not like hurt, like he gonna miss the game.
And then Watt's not coming back this week, right?
I think come back in about a week or two.
Okay, so we kind of dodged the bullet there too.
So look, as far as this game in particular, the Bucs still got some things to clean up. They still got to clean up some stuff, and it's like if we don't clean it up, expect a lot more losses, especially against teams that are better coached with more talent. The Falcons don't have a lot of talent. Let's be real.
Yeah. This 3-game stretch came at a very good time for us.
So you got to think about that for a second. We're gonna start playing teams with like Steelers got talent, right? They got a coach and they got talent. They're just missing a quarterback. But they got talent, and the Panthers got talent defensively. They're just missing offense. And then after that, you got the Ravens and the Rams, and we know they got talent. They the Rams struggling, but we don't know how the Rams will look 3 games from now.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Can't stay healthy.
Now here's the deal. I wouldn't be shocked that 3 games from now, the Rams on a 2 or 3 game winning streak.
Yeah.
Going into the game with us. You know what I'm saying?
Well, they look against them Niners. I don't know.
That's a divisional game. And the Niners always
play hard.
Shanahan beat McVay 7 straight times in the regular season, man. I mean, that's like the Saints beating us.
Yeah, Shanahan has McVay's number.
I mean, he came from under Shanahan. So, Shanahan know what he gonna do,
The protege beating the master.
That's like him. That's like if Shanahan was to play Mike McDaniels. He gonna do the same thing to him too.
Or if what's your boy at Texas play Saban again?
You talking about
or your boy at Ole Miss?
Yeah, I can't think of his name right now.
Steve Sarkisian or something like that.
Yeah, so you just gotta think about it. Like this game, every game gonna always have something to clean up. Like the Bucs got some stuff to clean up still, and we going into week 6, and they still got to clean up. That should tell you we still ain't right.
Yeah, right. And I've been trying to explain that to like all my friends, bro. They be like, "Oh, the Bucs OP." No, we're not, bro. We're not OP. It's like we just win these games because the guy
on paper we look OP. You know what I'm saying?
Right. On paper we look OP, but when you see it in the game, bro, if we were OP, the Falcons wouldn't have had 15. It would have been 51-15, 48.
It shouldn't have been. Again, it shouldn't have been where it shouldn't have been like that.
I'm saying, that's what I'm trying to explain to people. People are like, oh, y'all got this and this and this, and now Odell coming to Tampa. Talk like, bro, we're not gonna get him anyway. He probably gonna go to Green Bay. I want him to go to Green Bay.
If I had to put my money on the Odell Beckham situation, depending on where the Rams at later in the season, November, depending on where the Rams record look like, he's gonna go back to LA.
I feel like he going to Green Bay or
Kyle Robinson.
Well, we gotta remember. You got to think about it. Like if the Rams in week 12 are 7-5 or 8-4, I mean, he's going to go back to the Rams. I mean, they play in the play because he's not going to go to the Rams if the Rams are 4-8 in week 12. Come on, man.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's why I picked Green Bay or Buffalo for him.
But here's the thing. Well, also got to look at it too. What is the probability, the possibility versus probability? From what we've seen with the Rams in the last 5 years, what is your chances of what are your thoughts on the Rams being under 500 at week 12?
I doubt it.
It just depends on Stafford, to be honest.
Yeah.
What Stafford week? That's all.
Because you got to think about it. The Rams, the Bengals, like these teams are not, they're not clicking right now.
They're not like the Rams should have lost to the Falcons if we being on.
Right. So you got to think about it. That's why I always stress the fact that week 9, the week 10, week 11, right up in that range, if your team is 5-5, 6-4, or even 4-6, like 5-5, right up in there, you got to be at least 500, right up in there for the stretch run. If your team is, scratch that. If your team is 4-6, if your schedule plays out favorably, then you'll be fine. But if you are 4-6 and your schedule is hard as hell, you're out. You out.
You're 4-6.
No way.
If you have 4-6, you got to play like the Ravens.
You out. You done.
The Bills.
You done.
Like
if the Raiders go on a 4-game winning streak, they'll be 4-4 at week 8, and if they lose 2 more, they'll be 4-6. But they schedule don't favor the back end of the season. Like they don't favor some of the teams. So that's why it's very important to be hovering around that 6-4, 5-5 at week 10. Now, for me, the Bucs will be right over that. Obviously, over 500. At week 10, that's what I got them at, over 500. So, you just got to be 6-4, 7-3, 5-5, right up in there for the stretch run because Now there's enough tape, and then your roster pretty much, now the trade deadline, you make a couple trades here and there if you need trades. Like they was talking about the Bills inquired about C-Mac. You heard about that?
Yeah, I heard about that.
Now think about that for a second. What if the Bills trade for C-Mac?
No, that's cheap.
More too.
Think about that. Then you got the OBJ situation. So there's some players out there they can trade for and get. Like, who gonna be like Ron Rivera might get fired. Then what you think the the Commanders gonna do? Fire sale maybe? You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of things that can happen from between week 6 and week 10. And you got to remember too, we got to buy too. I think it's week 12, I think.
Rams play some good secondaries within the next 4 weeks.
I'm telling y'all, man.
They got the Panthers, then the 49ers, then us, then the Cardinals.
Because for me, I'm looking at the Bucs back into the season. There's a stretch where you got the Rams. You got the 49ers, you got the Saints, you got the Cardinals. There's a stretch right there that's like, man, these are rugged teams. Like, these ain't no. We know the Saints ain't no pushovers. We know that, right? We know the 49ers ain't no pushover. You know what I'm saying? And the Browns, they're not really a pushover team defensively. You know what I'm saying? So we got some tough games in that week 13, 14, 15 range. That right up in there. Like coming off that bye, because remember, we got Seattle before the bye.
That's your close game. I'm gonna really be pissed.
So I am glad we got a bye after the overseas game because we didn't get that whenever we went to London.
Right. So then that stretch that after we come off that bye, that's about 4 games. It's like, oh boy. You know what I'm saying? Like 4 games. Because now if you look at week 17, week 16, week 17, we get away with that, right? We got the Falcons the last game of the season. I think week 16 is
we always got them the last game of the season.
Yeah, the schedule makes it.
That's like 3 weeks in a row. I mean, no, 3 seasons in a row, actually.
Right. But there's, like I said, that week 13, 14, 15 is like, man, it's like Saints still lingering around. You know what I'm saying? What if the Saints sitting at 5-5 and we 3 games ahead of them, right? Or we 2 games, whatever the case may be. And then you got the 49ers and then you got the Cardinals with DeAndre Hopkins. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So you got to think these teams are going to look a little bit more different than they are looking right now. Like the 49ers are 3-2, but injuries and, and look at the Saints, a bunch of injuries, struggling.
I think what it is about most of our fan base and stuff, they see how these other teams play against other teams, and
they don't work like that. They don't work like that.
Oh, well, we're gonna blow them out. Like people
they don't work like that. They don't work like that.
We're gonna blow out the Browns. Like y'all don't realize the Browns have a good defense, just a bad offense. Like,
I would hate for us to be playing against Nick Chubb with our run defense right now.
Like Kareem Hunt and Nick Chubb.
Yeah,
sure.
But look, hopefully the Bucs, and to summarize all this up, as far as out of this game, you don't want to see what you saw in this game after the bye.
No,
you don't want to see that.
That bye is clutch, though. I'm so glad we got that bye.
Those teams,
I love late bye weeks.
We can't play like that against the 49ers, the Saints, the Browns, and the Cardinals.
No, 49ers eat us up.
Can't do it. We'll get destroyed. Because why? Because those teams have more talent than the Falcons.
And good D-line. D-line, insane.
Exactly. Better coach. You know what I'm saying? Better overall roster. Remember, one of my things, I always bring this up. Teams with competent rosters and or a competent coach give the Bucs problems. We saw this already. We literally saw this already. Saints, Packers, Chiefs. Back 3 weeks in a row. We had to beat the Saints in the 4th quarter. Halfway through the 4th quarter. The Green Bay beat us with dinking and donking and quick stuff. With a competent roster, competent coach, competent quarterback. Lost to them. Lost to the Chiefs. Coaching, quarterback, roster. See the trend here?
Yeah.
And then we got the Rams and the Ravens, 49ers. Oh, the Bengals. You know what I'm saying? The 49ers.
The Cardinals,
the Saints again. You know what I'm saying? So come on, bro. Like, we can't have this. Cannot have it in week 10 and 11 and 13. Can't do that, man. Look, we can't even do that really against Seattle.
Nah, Geno Smith playing good
now. Don't get me wrong. Some of this will cool down.
Yeah.
Trust me. The Giants, that nonsense they doing, that'll cool down. Even the Eagles will cool down. Like, remember, teams are front running right now. Cowboys front running. And NFC least, they front running right now.
You think
look
we'll
at
get
the
some
NFC
humble
East.
pie?
Look at the NFC East. 4-1, 4-1, and 5-0. Okay. Come talk to me at week 12, week 13.
Damn, Boko, what you gonna do when they all three in the playoffs?
Possibility, right? But I just got a strong feeling that what we see right now is not what we're gonna see at the end of the season with them three teams.
Yeah,
I don't believe in that. I don't really believe in the Eagles hype. They ain't playing no good stuff.
I believe in the Giants more than anything because their coach is really good.
Yeah,
Right. Well, to me, I look at that situation as like a flash in the pan, catching everybody off guard. Like I'm telling you, it's like week 5, week 6 now. It's like some people kind of say it's too early, but it's like it's not even mid-season yet. The weather ain't cold yet.
Trade deadline's not.
Like, are you really a believer in Danny Dimes in November and December? Come on, man.
I mean, you believer in London the way he looked.
Green Bay is a weird team.
Yeah, their coach inconsistent at times. Matt LaFleur is very inconsistent.
It's frustrating. Like, damn, we lost to Green Bay.
But see, the Eagles can go on the street too, though, because if you look at their secondaries, they play are bad.
I mean, like, look, they like the Philly fans. They running around here. Shout out to the Philly fans, right? Go Eagles, fly Eagles, fly, right? Shout out to y'all. But the more they win, the more pressure is on that team.
Yeah, Jalen Hurts, kind of see if he's ready for all that pressure.
And also keep in mind, folks, not just our team, but there will be more major injuries. I don't like to wish injuries on nobody, but there will be more major injuries. Every year we go through this. Across the NFL, somebody gonna get hurt, a significant injury. Liz Frank, fractured, whatever.
That's the Chargers.
Week 8, week 9, week 10, right up in there somewhere. It's always happening. It always happens, bro.
Did JJ Watt come back yet?
No, about a week or two.
No,
JJ Watt? You say TJ or JJ?
JJ.
Oh, he's already back. Yeah.
That's crazy. His heart stopped. Died that week and came out. That's
crazy stuff right there, boy.
That's a warrior right there. Hey, you going to the Baltimore game?
That's in Tampa, right? Yeah. It's in Tampa. That's
gotta make sure you got Amazon Prime if you don't.
I've been in Prime. I've been in Prime since the beginning.
Hey, if you go, let me know, man. I can probably hook you up with something.
That's in end of the month.
Yeah, it's on. You were talking about it with someone saying you could get a flight there and then back that night too.
Right. Yeah, I was looking at tickets for that, and I was pricing my tickets out for the 49ers game. So the tickets for San Francisco, that's in San Francisco, by the way. So the tickets for that, the nosebleeds are like $200, like $210.
That's cheaper than a lot of Hickens. What the hell?
Mm-hmm. Like $210. And the flight not bad either. So there's a probability that I will go to that game. For one, I've never been to San Francisco, so it won't be doing no live stream obviously during that week if I go there. So and then I got to go to 2 home games.
That boy gonna be at the Ritz-Carlton.
So,
well, the reason why our tickets are short because the Glazers trying to milk Tom Brady out before he out the door.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out the 2 home games I want to go to, and I might be able to squeeze that Atlanta game.
What about
in Atlanta?
You gonna do the Rams?
The one in Atlanta, the last game, because there will be plenty of tickets, obviously, and it's a cheap flight to go to Atlanta. So
you could drive it.
Right.
You gonna do the Ravens Rams?
So yeah, I'm trying to figure that out. So
and he froze.
Yeah, he froze. Nah, he's good now. I think.
That game's in Tampa too, but I'm leaning towards the Ravens game.
Yeah, I feel like the Ravens be better.
Ravens be solid, but I just hope we don't get blown out. And then why come here?
Right, but we'll see. But gentlemen, any closing remarks on today's film study, and what did you see, and what didn't you like? What did you like in the fourth quarter against the Falcons?
I don't got too much because I came at the tail end. So
I'll say from what I saw on these plays that we have to stop with that one read crap. That's not how it's gonna sound cliche. I'm trying to tell Brady how to play, but it's like that one read crap is gonna get us in trouble because it's gonna be predictable. Oh, this is who Brady looking at, so cover him, and then he goes to turn in and gets sacked and all that. Like, stop doing that. And Fournette, stop tiptoeing. Hit the hole. You are 240 pounds, bro. Go put your shoulder in somebody's esophagus, bro. Like, come on, dog. Like, bro, you have wide. Like, I saw a couple of plays where it was wide open holes, and he's taking his time instead of just like. I know the patient thing, but we don't have the O line for that patience. You know what I'm saying? We don't have the O line for that. Hit the hole and go. Other than that, the defense didn't really. You know what I'm saying? The defense played decent. I like what I seen out of the young guys, Tryon and Logan Hall. That's really it. You know, we got to play all 4 quarters. Be a 4-quarter football team, not 3.5, not 3, not 2.5, 4 quarters, and we'll be just fine. That's my mix.
Appreciate it, man. Well, my take on this, what I saw in the fourth quarter, and I'm gonna keep it real short for this one. Clean it up. You know, clean it up. The run fits offensively and defensively, by the way. And you know, in certain situations, the Bucs just gotta, you know, be a little bit more, I guess, scheme a little bit more as far as what do you want to do. You know what you want to do, but find a way to dress it up a little different. So, and they'll do that moving forward. In my opinion, I think they'll correct some of these things and get some of the play calling cleaned up. Because we're gonna need it. You know,
we need like that Vikings game again, where like we just changed everything. Like the first year, since after that bye week, we changed everything and we went on that win streak.
Right. And the thing about it, the Bucs are not a chameleon type team. We don't play differently every week. Like, okay, we playing this team, we're gonna play this way. Okay, next week we're gonna play this team, we're gonna play this way. The Bucs are like, this is how we're gonna play. This is how we're gonna play. This is what we're gonna do. You know what I'm saying? Like they don't
our
change
scheme better than yours. That's their mentality.
Basically, you know what I'm saying? And if you have a roster that can keep up with it, you're gonna give the Bucs problems. So other than that, that's all I got to say. Gentlemen, I appreciate you coming into the locker room for some film study and talking about this game. Now we're on to the next game, Pittsburgh.
On the pitch.
And
got preview tomorrow.
So get your thoughts ready for them. Go watch their highlights if you can.
What you should do if you had time is break down them and the Jets so we can see what we're in store for.
And we'll see. But you know, on to Pittsburgh, man.
Yeah,
I wish I could have made to that. That's one of the games I wanted to go to. But
last time we was up there, Vincent Jackson got that game winner.
It supposed to be cold, very cold up there Sunday, or decent weather.
Let me look at the weather right now.
It's gonna be like 70.
1 o'clock, right? So I don't think it should be like that cold. Like,
should be like 70 something.
Let's see what Pittsburgh gonna look like.
Football weather. Slight breeze.
Also football weather.
It's gonna be football weather, I'll tell you that much. So all right, so Sunday, 63 with a low of 45.
Woo!
With a 20% chance of rain.
With a what percent?
20%.
Oh yeah, that's definitely football weather right there.
Right.
We still out there. We still out there with the cutoffs. We ain't even in long sleeves yet. 63.
Yeah. So yeah, we gonna it's gonna get a little chilly.
We'll be all right.
All right, gentlemen. Appreciate it.
Peace out.
Stay tuned for the next video.
Yep.
Shout out to all the Pirates and Sea Bandits. Thank you for joining Buckles Locker with your host Isaiah. Subscribe to the channel, like the channel, and share all the videos. On to Pittsburgh. Deuces.